And my headset's back in. Alrighty then. See if I can check who's actually watching the stream. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. It's your boy Blossom SHD here. So, I'm going to discuss the future of this channel. For any of y'all who keep getting it twisted. Alright. So I know a lot of my subscribers won't see this, but if they do, I am not making any more Undertale content as of now. As of now, I'm not making any more Undertale content. None of it. I'm not making no Era Sands, no Ink Sands, no Pokemon. The Holo J2, so J2Cool05. Go subscribe to him, please. He needs subscribers because he's a loser. So, there's going to be no more Undertale content. I'm mostly going to focus on gaming and art content if I can. So, yeah, don't expect any more of that Undertale content. I'm not saying I'm disinvolved in the Undertale community, but I definitely don't want to make any more Undertale content on my channel. So, now I want to discuss a real topic. Dragon Ball Super. Oh boy. Dragon Ball Super ended recently. I am not happy because that show was amazing. It was a very great show, and it had pretty much everything to make it a great show. Make more Undertale says Jace. Cool. Well, he's getting banned from the stream just for saying. So, there's gonna be more. I heard there's gonna be a Dragon Ball Super movie, but Dragon Ball Super, what a ride, man! Dragon Ball Super was like awesome. You know, there were some times when I kind of doubted the animation, everything. But, you know, I stuck by it like everybody else did. Cause some people saw the animation, they kind of got hesitant, but I still watched it. I still loved it. Honestly, Dragon Ball Super was like one of my favorite, pretty much just animes of all time. Right to the very end where they hit me with that nostalgia. Cause I've been watching Dragon Ball for a long time. Since I was like 10 years old, or 9, or even younger. I can't even remember, that's how long it is. But it was like really great show. I always enjoyed it. It was very good. And I know I keep repeating myself saying it's very good because that's all I can really say to describe it. There was a lot of great stuff about it, really. The animation and the later seasons was amazing. There was amazing stories, mysteries. There were a couple plot holes, but like in the end, they're just plot holes. Dragon Ball's brought us plot holes in the past. It's nothing new. But I feel like when Dragon Ball Super went that extra mile at the end, that's what really made me like love it even more. Cause Dragon Ball Super has always been and will always be my favorite anime, as I just said. I don't really know what else to say about it because oh, Ultra Instinct though. Yo, when they pulled out Ultra Instinct against Jiren real quick, yo, your boy had to. Your boy was going crazy. I was screaming out my chair. Solar can vouch for me. He was there. It was like one of the greatest. Dang, I hate repeating myself because I keep doing it and I don't want to, which is the sad part. But it was a really great show. That's all I'm really gonna say. It had all the things to make it a great show. It had, like I said, characters. I keep just repeating it because I really don't know what to say, so I just stopped talking. But yeah, I got really nothing else to say. If I had to be honest, my favorite arc would be the Tournament of Power arc. I know there were some bad things about it and a lot of great things about it because it showed us like a new side to every single character that we didn't think we wanted to see again, but we did. Like when Vegeta went ascended Super Saiyan Blue because he saw that Kava got eliminated. Only time we really saw Vegeta get that angry was when he fought Beerus. Because Vegeta just learned to really control his power. And then when Goku decided he really just had enough of Jiren and punched him in the face, that punch in the face was so devastating. I was, ooh, Goku's face, I was so bewildered. I don't know what to say. I was surprised by the fact that Goku could even still make that face in the end. It was such a great experience to be with Dragon Ball Super. And in the end, we saw Frieza and Goku working together. Two very well lifelong rivals working together just to be this one guy who was like stronger than both of them combined at the first time. But then when they saw what he really was, then they learned to really find out his weaknesses, really found out what drove him, and they used it against him. And in the end, that ended up being his downfall because I feel like Jiren didn't really have, like in the end when Jiren finally accepted himself, he ended up, it was too late for him in that single point. There was really great show. It was a really great show, and if you haven't seen the early episodes or even the later episodes, please, just, if you gave up on it, just go watch it again. It's Goku Black was the bomb. He was pretty cool. Although he didn't appear for like the entire Goku Black saga because Merge Zamasu, he was still like a really cool character. Like, what if Goku did turn evil? What if he did like kill all his friends? Because that would be such a dark concept to go through, and they did. And it was so crazy to see Goku like kill everyone. And in the end, he was pretty much just stopped by everyone he didn't get to finish off, really. And it was insane because Goku Black was pretty obviously the evil version of Goku. And then the comics is Goku, who I think is Goku who kills Zamasu, murders Zamasu. He like Hakai's him. I'm not sure. I haven't read the manga, but when Goku hits him with that Kamehameha, that Kaioken kick, my apologies, it was so funny because Murder Zamasu just got all mad for no reason. And then when they brought back Vegito, a lot of people were skeptical because they changed it so the fusion isn't permanent anymore. But honestly, it's not really that big of a deal to me because Vegito is a great character, but he's not like the greatest character to be sticking around permanently. So when Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue was unleashed, then your boy already know that it was going to be a wild ride because he started beating on Zamasu. He started making him like he started hurting him, and then Zamasu just couldn't fight back. He was being overpowered by the thing he wanted to destroy, and that really just drove Zamasu to go insane. Really, he was already insane. So then there's the Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F were obviously just more well detailed stories for the manga, or not the manga, the movies. The movies were just very bright. The movies were amazing too. Movies had great scenery, great transformations. It really just introduced the whole God concept in a nutshell. So obviously, after they did that, they were going to introduce Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken as well, because they wanted to expand upon the story of what the God's power was capable of, or Super Saiyan God in pretty much a nutshell. Go watch the Bros Reacts live stream of Dragon Ball Super episode 131. But yeah, man, I can't. I just really like Dragon Ball Super. It was very great. When I saw the last episode, I was kind of. I knew they had a movie coming up, but it was kind of devastating because this was just another series that just went by. And even if they, well, not even if they are making another series, when they're gonna make another series, it's gonna be great. I can already tell. It's gonna have a lot of amazing things to come from it. There's gonna be new powers introduced, new transformations. Like obviously, you don't want to see someone like Goten going Super Saiyan God just because Goten wants to go Super Saiyan God. I don't want to see that happen. That would be pretty dumb, really. I wouldn't really enjoy seeing stuff like that happen in Dragon Ball Super because it's just like if Goten was like a little bit older, like not when he's a kid, because that would just be dumb. But Goten, Gotenks, they didn't really get to shine. Like a lot of characters didn't really get to shine in Dragon Ball Super. But that's understandable because a lot of these characters pretty much had their own arcs dedicated to them, like Majin Buu. He was around for the whole Majin Buu arc, but he didn't really do much in Dragon Ball Super because he was pretty much too lazy. Like he slept through two tournaments, and one of them was like deciding the fate of the universe. So, Majin Buu wasn't really that important, and he was kind of one of my least favorite characters just because he did two of those things. And then there's let's see who else was pretty useless. Well, when they pretty much just brought back Tien into the pretty much concept of fighting for Dragon Ball Super, that was pretty cool. I'm glad they didn't recruit Yamcha because Yamcha pretty much just never deserved to be in Dragon Ball Super at that point. He was in Dragon Ball Super, obviously, but they gave him a baseball episode. What I can enjoy because Dragon Ball Super's filler is pretty fun. I mean, they had a part like I think it was after the Black Saga where they had to fight Arrow. I think it was, yeah, it was Arrow, and she was probably like she is one of the most powerful anime characters, I believe. She like split the world in half with a single punch. I heard, and like not even from a full power. So I mean, yeah, Goku may be able to do the same, but like I feel like Goku can like blow the world up. Like Goku can destroy worlds, but he chooses not to because he's Goku, really. I mean, Goku obviously just can't tap a world and make it blow up, but Goku's strong enough to the point where he can just punch a world and it'll cause some destruction. Because there's a lot of amazing things coming from Dragon Ball Super. Ultra Instinct, that was amazing. Legendary Super Saiyan was brought back, which is also amazing. That's the only word I had to describe everything. Was amazing. It was a great show, and if you haven't watched it, then I would recommend you go watch it because show is beautiful, show is great, amazing. Just definitely, if you're not into Dragon Ball, then I can understand that. But if you like are into Dragon Ball or you want to get into Dragon Ball, but you haven't seen any episodes, I recommend you just find episodes to watch. Start with Z, really. Start with Z, or get someone to explain Z to you, or find Z clips or stuff like that. Just watch Z first, and if you want to transition into Dragon Ball GT, then go transition into Dragon Ball GT. And if you want to transition into, and then that would be a good point to transition into Super, because then you have a basic understanding of Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super. So I just feel like that's a very good place to start if you really want to watch Dragon Ball Z as much as I love to do. But I want to get back to discussing the channel a bit more, so let's get back into that. I'm not going to be as super open as you guys. Um, I don't feel like there's that many people to be super open with. I'm not trying to be stingy with subscribers. So like, I don't feel like if I say something here, it's not going to mean much anymore because there's not going to be a lot of people to actually hear what I want to say about it or hear what I have to say because it's not many people that will actually think to watch me for nothing else except my Undertale content, and I don't really enjoy that for some reason because it really shows that when they subscribe, it's not really for my other content, it's just for my Undertale content, and that's not what I'm going to post anymore because Undertale content was not the thing I wanted to do anymore. I didn't want to make any more flip up, whatever it's called, content. I don't want to have an intro to my things. I want to be like a live stream. I want to actually make videos. I want to make good videos. I don't want to make Undertale things I just slap together with stolen art and stuff. So when I get one of my videos up to at least 13,000 or 15,000 views, I'm definitely deleting my Undertale content videos because I'm not going to have those on my channel anymore. I'm not saying I hate Undertale, but I just don't want to have those videos on my channel anymore. They're just very bad to go back and look. Actually, I will have those on my channel just so I can come back to those and remember where I started from. Dragon Ball Super feature on my channel, pretty much that. I'm going to talk about Dragon Ball in the future again. I'm not going to like make a single video dedicated to this like I did now. However, I am going to make I do play stuff like Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm going to live stream some of that probably. As well as if you go check out my Twitch, which I will link somewhere on my channel or on my Twitter, then you know. Oh yeah, also this officially marks about, let me see, what day is it? 29th? 29 minus, hold on. So about 11 days from now was like the 2-year anniversary of my channel. Woo! Yeah. Um. So it's been so for 2 years now. I've been the Luna Blue Fox. So, hooray! Ever since my first video, which was 2 years ago, which was my channel trailer. So now I'm actually going to hope I don't get a copyright claim. I'm going to walk back and hold on. I'm actually going to. Who's this? Hold on. You guys pretty much just where I set everything up, so it's not really, doesn't really matter. This is just what I set everything up. There's no passwords or nothing or anything like that. So I'm actually going to go to my channel. Hold on. And I'm going to go to my most popular update. I'm going to watch some of my old videos real quick. I just want to tell you guys, like, oh, there goes my original intro. Yeah. It was just a bunch of videos, like, it was just a bunch of, like, pictures I found on the internet when I looked up the word Aerosans. And that's one of the reasons why, like, I feel like if I, pretty much put more effort into it at the time, I will have more, but it's not really my best video, but it is my best video, technically. Also want to point out that there's a double watermark, so apparently I made this a FIFA video. I don't know what that is anymore. I haven't used that in about, 2 years. So, there's that. Yeah, I know some of these artists I know, but not a lot, because, like, I don't know this person, but I picked a random song, really. I didn't really pick anything that I thought would be very useful for, I didn't really pick anything that I thought would be really useful for, this single video. I just really just went back and found a bunch of videos that I thought were cool. I was like, oh wow, I want to do this, and I ended up doing it, and I didn't like it because obviously it was an awful video, and it's just a bunch of stolen art in a song that I found on the internet, and I didn't. So that's not what I'm gonna do anymore. Obviously, I'm gonna live stream because live streaming is fun. I like playing with my friends. So here was back in the time. This was AG's favorite video by me. Follow me on Twitter. Alright, so this was one thing. I didn't include the actual artist. I should have done that, really, because I feel like that would have been more appropriate. So that's why I'm going to delete a lot of these videos soon. Because if I included the original artist and I just used these in AMVs when I was like 12 years old or something, I don't want to do that. Like this one. Well, I actually watched this one recently for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess I just looked back and said to myself, "Oh boy!" Yeah, it's not the greatest of songs. But like if I go back and watch one of my original live streams, you could tell that I was not very used to live streaming as well because I like my own videos. And this is like 1 year ago, and I don't know how I sound about now. Yeah, you see, like, this one makes me smile a lot because I can remember all of this. This was like my first live stream. This, I can, like, it was a really fun time. It was really fun to actually just go back and look at it. It was pretty. It was for. It was fun to go back and play this game with Solar Raccoon. Solar Raccoon has been and will be one of my great friends for a long time to come now, and he will always. And here's my logic for friends: that if you stick by my side a lot, I'll make sure to stick by your side. I can promise you that. I will try to fight for you, but if I'm not strong enough, then you're on your own, buddy. I'm just kidding. I'm playing. I'm playing. Don't. I'm playing. But I will not. I will stick up for you. I promise you. If anything bad happens to my friends, I will stick up for them. Because I'm not gonna let anybody just sit back and insult my friends for no reason. Now here's one thing I did. I used the word startle a lot. Like I didn't say scared because I tried to be one of those personality guys on YouTube, and it was so funny. And this was just a year ago. Like I I have not improved since then. Now this one was with AG, which was a completely different story because this one was like at 12 o'clock. See, this one was before Doomfist was released. Like this one was an old one because Doomfist has. I'm pretty sure I'm like very familiar with Doomfist at this point. I don't know. Go back and hear my voice. I can't tell if it sounds different now because my voice sounds extremely deeper in real life than it does online. If you ever see me in real life, then you'll probably understand what I'm talking about because my voice does sound a lot. Yeah, this one had some cringy parts in it though. Sorry, I was on my phone for a second. This one had some cringy parts, but it was honestly still some good fun with friends. Now this one was just entitled "Help" for one reason, because I wanted to stream some Dragon Ball Fighters on the day the beta came out, so I decided to do that. And this one's the one where I really just had some dumb fun. Like it was really just dumb fun I had. I can't remember all this dumb fun I used to have. It was so fun. Like I entitled two streams help. The first help video was this one was the Christmas one where I had I think it was AG and this one was AG and Solar too. They were ganging up on me. And then this one was entitled Solar Sucks. Now this one I think was recently. I'm not sure how recent, but I know it was recent. Yeah, this one was like in February, so like I know everything about my channel, and I know just how cringy to funny it can get. It's not funny, but it's just cringy to dumb fun. And that's what I like to have on my channel is dumb fun. So I want to let you guys know, like, if you enjoyed the stream, I know it's not a lot of people are gonna watch it, but if you did enjoy the stream, then let me know. I'll later on in the future I'll do another one like this, probably around next year or December, and I want to go back and look at everything I've done so far. Another one will definitely be made sometime in December or like maybe on my birthday. I don't know. I'll try to do it on my birthday. So this is the Fox signing out again. Goodbye. And I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'll stream pretty early tomorrow because I have days off from school. So